Good morning, everybody. Happy Father's Day to you, all you dads and dog dads and fur dads out there. Sitting out here in my backyard this morning, close to 7 o'clock probably here, and I've got a few dogs around, so we're probably going to be interrupted with barking, and we're probably going to hear crows and hawks and frogs and all kinds of stuff this morning. But I thought I'd sit out here and just share with you some things that I've learned here over the last 10 years. This is number 2 that I'm going to share with you this morning. It comes from a memory that I have. I remember my first year in the car business in Carlsbad. I'd been probably 6 months as a salesperson, and it was late one night. I had probably just finished up a deal because it was dark and it was in the summertime, so it was way after 9 o'clock. And I'm still on the car lot, and I remember looking up and having one of those moments that's like in a movie, where your whole life comes right before your eyes. And I remember looking up at the moon actually and thinking, man, a year ago I was looking at the moon, I was a totally different person. And now here I am, and what am I doing? How'd I end up here? Those kind of thoughts that I was thinking. Not really positive thoughts, not really good mindset kind of thoughts. And that was a good thing for me to go through back then, because one of the things that came out of that was this understanding that even though I was a pastor for all those years, even though I was in ministry all those years, that's not who I was. And even though now I'm in the car business, and now 10 years in the car business, it's not who I am. What you're doing is not who you are. And there's Ruby. What you're doing is not what you are. And don't ever fall into the belief that you are what you're doing, because you're not. You are that true identity that is down inside of you, that wants to come out. And it wants to come out in what you're doing right now. You don't have to change what you're doing in order to be who you are. As a matter of fact, as soon as you start being who you are and combining that with what you're doing, all of a sudden you'll gain a whole new perspective on that thing that you are doing, on your job. And you'll come to understand that that calling and career and job, those kinds of things, those are directly related to who you're choosing to be on a daily basis. When I decided to be myself in regardless in this business or in anything, when I decided to really embrace who I was and really realize that I am different from a lot of people, but I'm going to embrace those differences, man, that's when everything changed for me. That's when everything changed for us, for Mary and me. That's when our lives really took off, and we really started to experience a lot of joy and a lot of meaning in what we were doing. And honestly, that's only been the last few years. And for me, it was really solidified in the last few months. I mean, going home, visiting with my mom, remembering some things about myself, has really made all the difference in how I approach what I do on a daily basis now. And that's really it. This isn't a really deep lesson this morning that I've learned, but what I have learned is, and let me boil it down for you, that who you are matters. And many of us are afraid to really be true to who we are and really be honest with ourselves about who we are and what we want out of life. So my encouragement to you today, to all of the dads out there, to all the moms and all the kids and everybody, all the graduates. We went to a couple of graduation parties yesterday and see these kids, man, these kids that are just coming out of school, ready to take on the world. And if there's one thing I could tell somebody, don't wait till you're 35. Don't wait till you're 39. Is probably how old I was. Now that I'm in my mid-40s, don't wait till you're in your mid-40s to decide living from the heart. Don't wait till you're getting older to decide to follow your dream and to be who your authentic self really is. And you know who that is, all of you. It's who you are in that moment that no one's looking. And it's who you really want to be, but you're afraid to be because of what other people might think. Those are stupid thoughts. Those are paralyzing thoughts. So in order to think better today, let's think better about ourselves, and let's do those things and be those kinds of people that we know down deep we really need to be today in our lives. And when we do, we're going to find that everything comes together. Everything's going to come together in life at that point. Have a great Father's Day today. And make sure you tell everybody in your life that you love them today. Have a great day.